Hi, it's been quite a busy week. My husband had a few days off, so we promised that we'd go on a little trip. And I've always wanted to go to the Brontë Parsonage because I do love my Brontë books. Jane Eyre being one of my definite go-tos, whether it be film or book, or I just love it. I know that's a bit soppy, but I still love it. But I've never been, and it's only what, about an hour and a half at the most for us to get there. So it's a bit odd that I wouldn't have gone there because I live in Yorkshire. Obviously I'm a different part of Yorkshire to that. So I thought it was about time. So we decided that's what we were going to do. So we took a little trip out. I took this little girl with me as well, because I thought she had that sort of slight look. I know she'd be sort of perhaps at the posher end, and the skirt definitely wouldn't be that short. But the idea with the bonnet and everything, I thought she'd be sort of quite cute to take with me. So I've taken some photos of her as well. So at the end of this video, I'll pop in some photos. I'm going to pop in a bit of a video. I didn't like video the whole place, but there's the odd snippet. So I've got to try and work out how to put that together. Because that side of my video, and I'm not so sort of detailed on it. I'm a little bit just do it all in one. If it goes wrong, it doesn't matter, rather than patching bits together. So I've got to now work out how to patch all the bits together, which I will do. I bought a few goodies as well. So that is just the sort of the parsonage booklet. Absolutely lovely, absolutely lovely. And the people were so nice. Made a little bit of a mistake. Some of the shops are not open all week, and there was two shops in particular I really wanted to go into, and they were closed. Oh dear. Perhaps we're going to have to go again. I don't know. But yes, there was a couple of shops. But then knowing my luck, I'll go on that day. I really need to try and find out. Perhaps they all should have the same day where they close. I don't know. Perhaps that would work better for them as far as tourists are concerned. Obviously, the main places were open because the parsonage was open. But you do have to book tickets for that. You can book them online, or I suppose if it's quiet, you can risk booking them there. But I booked all mine online to make sure we could get in. So you get a time, and it was nice and quiet to go around because of that. Trying to think what else. Yeah, obviously we had a general look round. The church is beautiful. The shops are gorgeous. The hills are steep. But to be honest, they weren't quite as bad as I'd anticipated. They are steep. You can see they're steep. I got a good pair of shoes on though. Definitely wear a good pair of shoes or boots for walking. But yeah, it was lovely. We had a really nice day. A little bit sort of, well, not bleak. You expect it a little bit up there. So the images you always see, I'm sure it's gorgeous and sunny a lot of the time as well. But yes, it was a little bit misty. I think it added to the atmosphere, to be perfectly honest. But it was lovely. I really loved the place. Quite nice to sort of maybe stay over. I know I mentioned that, so if you had the night over there, because then if you do miss one shop one day, you do the other. And I did actually sneak into a wool shop that I found en route, so I did get some wool. So I'm going to show you some of the items that we purchased, because we got a few nice bits and pieces. And then I'll pop some little bits of clips of videos on and some pictures when I try and work out how to do it all. But yes, if you're sort of in the area or not in the area, because I know there are people that travelled a long way to go there, I think if you were doing that, I definitely need to do an overnight stay. There's some really cute sort of bed and breakfasts and sort of places to stay in the area as well. And there was probably a lot more that we didn't see. So yes, it might be something I need to contemplate as a visit again. Not just yet. I've got a few other things in mind that I'd like to do. So we're going to go top down. You can have a little nosy at the bits and bobs that we bought. And then, as I say, I'll put the videos, etc. and the photos on afterwards. So we'll see you in a moment. And you can see if you can find this little girl on the photographs. Bye-bye. Hi, well, here are a couple of my goodies. I'm just looking at my hands. I've just been gluing something. So I've got a bit of PVA stuck there, but it'll come off. So basically, we went on our trip to the Brontë Parsonage. And obviously, I can't pronounce the name of the village. It's spelled Haworth. Is it Haworth or Haworth? Yeah, I'm really don't know, so apologies for that. I'll put all the links, etc, etc. I'm sure it's pronounced in different parts of the world in different ways. But anyway, we know it as Brontyland, where the Brontë Parsonage is, where the Brontes wrote all their books, the sisters, not just the sisters, the brothers, they were all sort of involved with all this. And it was just a lovely place to look at historically. And I took this little girl, as I'd mentioned before. She is my little doll. as in D-A-L, because she is from the Pullet range, and I know I've done a video on it. I absolutely love her to bits, but I thought because she got the little bonnet on and everything, it sort of fitted in with that. And I got some really cool pictures because they'd actually got a really nice display of some of the clothes, and there was a bonnet collection, so it was great because I could get a picture of her sort of with the bonnet. So I really did love that. I think she's such a cutie. So I got some nice photos of her. So I'll leave her there and show you some of the goodies I bought. I did mention I went past a yarn shop. Well, we saw it on the way and we had enough time to pop in on the way out, and I couldn't resist it. One of these balls I'm already using. It's over. Let me just grab it. I'm making some bunting at the moment in this one. I've just done it as a tutorial, so if you do like your crochet, I have just done, look, I am making bunting for days because we've partially decorated in here, but I've got shelves and things to put up yet, and I wanted some bunting to go on it. So I decided to treat myself to this gorgeous array of variegated yarns. I have a thing for variegated yarns, as you may have spotted if you follow my crochet. So I got this King Cole Explorer. It's a super chunky. Now that's a scarf for me. All day long, that's a scarf for me. So that was chosen. Some of my favourite colours in there with the greens and the soft pinks, and it's just gorgeous. It's really squishy. So if you do watch my crochet videos, you're probably the same as me. If you see a yarn shop, you just got to buy it. And then obviously I found this one, which has been fabulous for my bunting. And then these two, because I liked them. But yes, I see doll hats coming here, particularly this one. I think this is really nice. Maybe it's a little bit more autumnal, so I might wait to use this one. But yes, I do see doll accessories for those. So that was nothing to do with the Brontë area. That was just a little shop we saw as we went past. So I couldn't resist. I have to go in. But this is what I actually bought there. Just look at this little cutie. There was a shop where, well, there's a couple of shops, but one of them wasn't open, where there's a lot of ethically sourced items. Apparently the village is well known for that. They're one of the first villages where they have all this ethically sourced items. So that is great to support as well. But I just couldn't resist him. Just look at him. I mean, yarn is my main business. So I had to have this gorgeous sort of multicolored felted little sheepy there. I just couldn't resist him. So yes, I did buy that from one of the shops. She got all sorts of other things as well. It was just a lovely shop, but he caught my eye, so I just had to have him. So I'll pop him there. But when we went in the parsonage, obviously you have to get some things from there. There's this gorgeous sort of tour guidey type book here, which has got all the information in, which I'm gonna have a good read. They actually sort of stamp it on the day because it says purchased at the Brontë Museum, because I presume you can buy these books elsewhere, but they stamp them for you if you want. We have family histories. It's just a lovely book. So I need to sit down for sort of a little bit of time, have a bit of quiet time and read this. I've had no quiet time at all this week. It's been chaos. And then obviously we have our family tree. So all the information is there. So I look forward to having a read at that. So that's one thing we got. Then I thought I have a thing for notebooks, because I'm always making items. I always have notebooks. And this is a design that is quite a lot of items that are there. As you can see, I did pay a bit expensive for a notebook, I know, but it is lovely. It is a hardbacked notebook. If I can get this off. There we go. So it's just a general notebook, but I do use them an awful lot for my work, but I almost don't want to use it. It's too nice. It is really, really nice. So I do love that. And I also got a little fridge magnet. Like, you have to have something, don't you? I don't really put much on my fridge, but I thought this one was quite nice. Obviously the artwork is here. It's Kate Lysett. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. And again, it's the same image. There's a lot of things. There's mugs and all sorts of things like that. I have enough mugs in my house, so I didn't go for mugs. And then the last thing I bought was a postcard, and I wish I'd picked a couple of these up now. So I do need to see whether you can get these online. And basically, it's their books. Now I have like a bookcase wallpaper in my front room, and I thought this would look really nice framed up. You can get a bigger one framed up, but it sort of works out. It's £2.75 to buy it like this. There's a little bit of information there about it, but postcards and cards are great to frame up. It's just finding a nice frame now, and that is going to be going up on my wall. So I was quite pleased with that. So those are the little goodies that I bought there. I would have bought more, dare I admit it, if one shop had been open, because apparently there's one that sold alpaca yarn, and She was closed, and yeah, that's the one thing. If you're going, if there's a particular shop, perhaps contact that shop, check that they are open. As I mentioned before, perhaps a couple of days visit there might be a good idea. So these were just the bits I just wanted to show you that we picked up, because I was really pleased with what I got. And on the end of here, I'll pop a little bit of video footage, a few photographs, and we need to catch this little girl on the photo, so please watch out for her. Thank you so much for watching. If you've enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe and share. I know it's a bit of a random one for me, but it does have a slight connection because I've got some wool there and I've got a doll there, so it's got a bit of a connection. Please have a look and pop a comment, because I know some of you have already been, so I'd love to hear sort of what you think. And I will hope to see you all very soon, and thank you so much for watching, and bye bye for now.